We've been talking about cannabidiol. What about hemp oil? Are we talking about the same thing here, or is there a distinction or difference?
Well, a little bit different. I mean, in the market, I deal a lot with health food stores and natural products. That's been my career for over 12 years. The hemp oil that's in the market labeled as such is actually hemp seed oil. And the seed oil is great for omega-3s, and the protein's a great amino acid profile. It's pretty much a complete protein, but it doesn't contain levels of CBD, very trace, if anything. So this company that I work with had discovered, and it's been 7+ years in development. This wasn't like an overnight, hey, we discovered it, throw it on the market. This has been a lot of work and a lot of money invested into it. They found that the stalks and the stems and the roots have, and some of the flowers of the hemp have high levels of CBD. Certain cultivars, which some people are familiar with strains, but we use cultivars with hemp, have higher levels of CBD. So when you press the stalks, you get this natural hemp oil, but it has the high levels of cannabadiol. One of the things I'm doing with natural products, and when I do product development for this company, is, first of all, I don't believe in the more is better attitude. If 20 is good, 40 is better. It's a competition for sales. It's not a good thing for the people. There really is science being done now to determine dosing. I'd rather us start on the lower, safer, more ethical side and go up than, I don't think we're going to be upset if we said go start low and tighter up and build up. Then you need this much and then realize you didn't need that much, you just got sold. I think that's not ethical, and that's not how we approach it. But on the other hand, I'm also doing things, we're launching products called complete hemp oil and other complete hemp products where we're combining the benefits of the hemp seed with the benefits of the hemp stalk. And that's unique to us, and I don't think anyone's doing that type of attribute. We're also addressing our loved ones in the family that don't walk on two legs, our cats and dogs and other pets, because they have receptor sites, and if in the wild they might have come across the weed or the plant and nibbled on it and gotten benefits, they don't have that luxury these days, so it's our right or responsibility to offer to them today. Cultures, tribal cultures that had the plant growing would just take the raw plant and bulk it up and put it in their cheek and chew on it and let it chew all day long. One of the things about the THC that I tell people about who think they know everything about cannabis and marijuana and they come to be experts when even the top researchers in the country and the world said themselves, we don't know everything, is that THC and CBD and all the cannabinoids come in basically two forms. An acidic form called cannabidolic acid, and then when it's heated, it becomes CBD or cannabadiol. Same thing with THC. There's THCA and there's THC. People don't realize that when THC is in its A form, its raw form, it doesn't have the high. So one of the people I've met at the show was a Dr. William Courtney. This was out in the Italy show. And he's a big advocate on juicing raw cannabis. And I see that as being a future health modality as well, juicing the cannabis like wheatgrass or juicing kale, or, and the benefits are tremendous without the high. So people who just start to demonize THC don't know enough about it. I tell people, look, what about mushrooms? A couple are psychedelic, which are now being used actually for mental health purposes, medically. But what about the rest? Reishi and shiitake and cordyceps and portobellos taste great. We're going to demonize the whole plant or all the mushrooms because of a couple. I talk about citrus. You have oranges and grapefruits. Oh, but if you take grapefruits at the wrong time with certain medications, it can be very damaging to your body. It can be very dangerous. So we have to be responsible. We have to focus on education. And with hemp meds, one of the things I'm doing is really trying to establish this powered by hemp meds branding, kind of an Intel Inside kind of approach, because all of a sudden I'm seeing all these CBD oils popping up on the shelves and from all over the place, and it's scary to me as much as bathtub gin or some of the colloidal silvers that come out of someone's bathroom that aren't very safe or scientific. And I tell retailers and doctors and consumers and patients alike that you really want to have trust in your source, and the Powered by Hemp Meds logo on any product, whether it be ours or any private label or any other brand, they actually want that. They feel safe with it, and that's one of the things I want. I want consumer safety. I don't want to do harm. I want it to be a mainstream modality or a mainstream supplement, just like vitamin D or omega-3s.